Good evening. And can I have your attention, please, just for a second? This won't take long. Trust me. Good evening. Welcome to our 2016 Pacifica Chamber of Commerce ceremony and installation dinner. My name is Vicki Flores, and I am honored to be your new CEO for the Pacifica Chamber of Commerce. So, at this time, I would like you all to rise, because we're going to do this Pledge of Allegiance. And starting in 3. Now, where's our flag? I'll get it. We gotta have a flag. I've only been doing this a few years, folks. There we go. She's bringing a flag. She's bringing a flag. Carol forgot the flag. It works. It works. We got it. All right, here we go. Let's turn around. And I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Victoria, she saves the day. Please be seated. Thank you. Your attention, please. That's going to be one to remember, isn't it? All right. Let's keep going. All right, folks, as I look around this room tonight, I'm very excited and pleased to see many community leaders gathered here to honor and congratulate those outstanding Pacifica-based businesses, your attention, organizations and individuals that best exemplify the exceptional efforts in their business and our community. Each has contributed and has demonstrated genuine generosity of spirit, giving of their time, expertise, resources, and talents, coupled with their overall passion for making Pacifica a great place to live, stay, and play. I would also like to acknowledge our public officials that have joined us tonight. Please stand as I call your name. Audience, please hold your applause until I've read all of our officials' names. Katrina Rill from Congressman Jackie Spears' office. Hold your applause, please. Mark Hirschman from State Senator Jerry Hill's office. Our San Mateo County Supervisor Don Horsley. And his representative Chris Hunter. Virginia Kroger from Assemblyman Pro Tem Kevin Mullen's office. Kevin is en route, but he will be our MC tonight. All of you have come here tonight to present a special certificate of appreciation to our honorees, and we thank you. Appreciate it. You may now applaud. Thank you so much. Also here tonight, if you can also stand when I call your name, we have our Pacifica City officials. Mayor Sue DeGree, along with council members Karen Irving, Marianne Neihart, and we also want to welcome Ann Stedler from our Economic Development Committee, and Lori Tinfo, our city manager, who will also officiate our oath of office this evening. So thank you all for coming. Appreciate it. Moving on to the program, I'd like to invite our past board president, Darlene Gonzalez of Stearns Lending, who will spend a few minutes going down Chambers memory lane from this past year. Afterwards, Darlene will introduce Jeff Brammer and formally hand over her gavel to him as incoming president. Jeff will talk about our vision for 2016.
Thank you. Hi, good evening. Good evening, fellow chamber members, honorees, dignitaries, and guests. For the past 2015, it's been my pleasure to have served as your chamber president, following the work with my predecessor, Bill Meyerhoff. We had made so many great accomplishments in 2014, and I was looking forward to continuing to make a difference in 2015. In 2015, we continued to work with the Hotel Business Improvement District to help promote Pacifica through our public relations firm, travel writers, and social media to bring visitors and businesses to our community. We hosted a lunch and learn focusing on how to use social media to enhance your business, along with the Economic Development Committee and First National Bank. We also co-sponsored an entrepreneur workshop, which was well attended at First National Bank. We continually keep our members informed with relevant issues through our online Chamber Wave newsletter, issues covering including those that are brought to the City Council, such as rent control, Pacifica's general plan vision, and commercial vacancies. Over the past year, we have stepped up our board members' presence in attending and advocating for our members at the City Council meetings as well as Planning Commission meetings. We advocate for new businesses such as 7-Eleven to secure their new business in Pacifica, spearheaded a meeting with city officials to help chamber member businesses discuss general plan rezoning, attended a California Coastal Commission meeting to help support ongoing efforts to save Sharp Park Golf Course, and sent a letter in support of Manor Overpass, refurbishing the Caltrans. We have participated in the Mayor's Walk with the cities to keep in touch with business communities and keep a pulse on what's important to them. We had a booth at the 30-year Fog Fest giving out information about the beautiful city and had a great time supporting the Fog Fest parade. Our annual events such as Taste of Pacifica, Sharp Park Golf Tournament, and the tree lighting festivals continue to be well attended and embraced by the community at large. We had 7 ribbon cuttings and continue to have networking mixers showcasing our community members' businesses. Our biggest hurdle in 2015 was finding a replacement for our CEO, Courtney Conley, who retired in October. Those were some big shoes to fill. How would we ever find someone with the passion of Pacifica that Courtney brought to the chamber? We were very selective in choosing a qualified CEO while looking for someone that brought knowledge and passion of the Pacifica community. We are proud to say that it took us 7 months to find the right fit. We feel very proud to welcome Vicki Flores to continue leading us into the 21st century. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the past and pass the gravel onto the incoming president, Jeff Bremer. I tried to think of some really, cool things to say, but I couldn't come up with anything. No, kidding. No, just kidding. No, Jeff, as you guys know, Jeff's from Miller O'Brien. He's very involved in the community, great guy, and we're really looking forward to working with him. So come on up, Jeff.
It's done.
It's official. It's yours.
You got this, brother.
Thanks, Darlene. I appreciate that. Out with the bad, in with the good.
No blame.
All right. Good evening, valued chamber members, honorable dignitaries, and guests. Raising a family in Pacifica and owning a business is an honor, definitely. I am proud and honored to serve as 2016 president. It would not be possible without a great wife, kids, and workers for me be able to devote our time to the chamber. In the past few years, significant accomplishments have been made through our chamber board. In 2016, we will continue to work hard and make our membership a value to have. My vision is to maintain communication with the city of Pacifica, to keep the board focused on bringing more visitors to our wonderful Pacifica. In conclusion, our chamber will continue to move towards the 21st century and to educate our members to bring them current. Always remember, shop local first. At this and drink coffee, beer, music, restaurants, tires, and towing. At this time, swearing in our 2016 Board of Directors, I'd like to introduce our Pacifica City Manager, Lori Tinfo.
Yeah, Lori.
Give us one. Absolutely. Jeff, did you forget something? Lori will officiate our oath of office for our new members of the board. When I call your name, can you please stand? Jeff Bremer, President, Miller O'Brien, Repair and Towing. Darlene Gonzalez, Sterling Lending. Cheryl Yost, going to be our treasurer. Bill Mehrhoff, Seaview Tire and Brake. And Cheryl, I'm sorry, Dial Glass Window. Suzanne Johnson, Pacifica Play School. Victor Spano, consultant. John Sanford, Firestone. And Len Gallo, marriage family therapist, our newest member. And let's all say a quick happy birthday to Lynn, who's joining us tonight on her birthday. Nice one, Lynn. Brad Wickey, please also stand. I'm going to pass this over to, you should all each have your oath? Yes. And I'll pass this over to Lori Tinfo.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be here to help out. And you all have cheat sheets. That's really convenient. So I'm going to just read this phrase by phrase if you'll repeat after me. I, fill in your name, do solemnly affirm that I will support and advance the purpose, policies, and objectives of the Pacifica Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center in promoting business in Pacifica. That I will help provide the means for promoting economic, civic, commercial, cultural, industrial, and educational interest of the area. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation, or at least without many reservations, or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. So moving forward, folks, I would like to personally thank my current Chamber Board of Directors, our past CEO, Courtney Cullen, for making my transition into this new position smooth. I look forward to making 2016 one of the best for the City of Pacifica, as well as the Chamber. Moving forward, the City of Pacifica is more than crumbling cliffs, dead whales on our ocean shores. We are a very tight community, and although we are going through a really rough patch right now, we have already begun to come together, government, city officials, business leaders, individuals, and all. We will continue to set the example and support each other and show other cities that Pacifica has not fallen into the ocean. We're still here. We're still standing strong. This diamond by the sea will always shine bright. And tonight we take the time to honor those who have led by example in our community. So we're going to take a little bit of a break to let you guys kind of munch on the salad that's coming out. And Mr. Mullen will be here momentarily, and we'll move on with the award ceremony. Thank you. Your attention, please. Someone's at your table talking, tap them on the shoulder, tell them, shut up. Your attention. Thank you. Thank you very much. I would now like to have your pro tem, Assemblymember Kevin Mullen, come up to the front, please. He is going to kick off our installation award ceremony, and we really appreciate you driving all the way out from Sacramento to be here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Vicki, and we're very excited about your tenure. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2016 Chamber Awards ceremony. It gives me great pleasure to again join you at Nick's for this special occasion. As you know, every year, the Pacifica Chamber of Commerce recognizes the extraordinary businesses and individuals who collectively emulate a spirit of generosity, service, and longevity in this community. These honorees tonight have given their time, energy, and resources to make Pacifica the unique and beautiful place that you love to call home. And let me just say what an honor it is to represent Pacifica and Assembly District 22 at the state capitol, to serve as Speaker Pro Tem of that state assembly and bringing some of the needs and concerns of Pacifica and San Mateo County to the conversation at the capitol. And on that note, let me just say, as I look around the room and the resilience that is always on display in this community when we have difficult times like this El Nino, which frankly is making national news, I understand. But I look at just my table, I see representatives from Jerry Hill's office, Senator Hill's office, Congresswoman Spears' office, of course, Supervisor Don Horsley. And let me just assure you that we are all working in a coordinated fashion to see what resources are available for this community, given what has transpired in this very difficult El Nino season. And we will bring any available resources to bear going forward as we deal with this. And I'm also, and I look at my table, I was in touch with Marianne Nyhart and Sue DeGree, who sent me an email, a very important email that I got, talking about how we need to educate our colleagues in Sacramento about the economic value that this coast, the San Mateo County coast, brings, not just to our county, our region, but the entire state of California. So beyond this El Nino season, I'm going to make it a personal priority of mine to help educate my colleagues about what kind of value this coast brings, frankly, to the entire state. So you have my So as a South City boy, it's always a pleasure to drive over there. We got a little South City in the house, that's good. Always fun to drive over the hill to Pacifica. And I used to work for Jackie Spear, our Congresswoman, and she has a long history of emceeing chamber events up and down the peninsula. And she always drops a little bit of political humor in. So this is not something I do often, and believe me, I'm not a comedian. I'll make that very clear. But just a few political observations, because we are in election season, election year. We got the Iowa caucuses coming up at the presidential level. That's right, you got Iowa roots, don't you?
Go Hawkeyes!
Go Hawkeye. So she's now going to get in trouble with you, Mary. If you find these funny, I wrote them. If you find them not very humorous, my father wrote them. We're going to get that out. So the Iowa caucuses are Monday. Just a few quick thoughts about Iowa and the candidates involved. And we are competing tonight with the Trumpless debate on Fox News. So I can't believe you guys are listening to me instead of that debate. But as Marianne indicated, Iowa's official slogan is the Hawkeye State. Here are a few of the slogans that were considered but rejected. Iowa, the state that time forgot. That was rejected. Wow, just right out of the gate. For trouble. Iowa, where the corn really is as high as an elephant's eye. Iowa, the nation's airline's premier flyover state. Again, these were rejected. These were not put into use. Iowa, our second leading crop commodity is snow. Yeah, that also was rejected. I guess I'll never win the Iowa caucus with that brand of humor. But each of the candidates have some slogans that they have rejected for use in the primary state. Again, these are slogans that the candidates rejected. Donald Trump, I've never gone bankrupt in Iowa. Or, my Trump Plaza in Des Moines is only 2 stories tall. That was a rejected slogan. Ted Cruz, you betcha. Sarah used to like me, and the Royal Canadian Mounties still do. You know, he can actually run for Prime Minister of Canada. He's got dual citizenship. True story. Hillary Clinton. I've never taken a $200,000 speaking fee in Iowa or in Benghazi. Democratic crowd here. Jeb Bush. I'm not George, am I? Carly Fiorina. My electric car runs on ethanol. John Kasich, I'm the governor of Iowa, well, of a state that's at least close by to Iowa. Dr. Ben Carson, the other sleep doctor. Bernie Sanders, quote, as part of the music trio Stalin, Marx, and Sanders, we used to open for Crosby, Stills, and Nash at the Iowa State Fair.
That's really fun.
Socialism's hot again. Rick Santorum, I'm leading in the 4th tier of campaign debates. Christie, I love your chocolate-covered hot dogs. Martin O'Malley, my campaign staff's nickname for me is Single Digits. I kind of like Martin O'Malley. It's not happening. No resonance there. Marco Rubio, these boots are made for walking through cornfields. Now that's really an inside joke because Marco Rubio's boots got a lot of play. In fact, I'm wearing my Marco Rubio heel-high boots here tonight in honor of the occasion. And Michael Bloomberg, I hope to do as well as President Ross Perot. So, all right. Wow, this really did not fly tonight in Virginia, so you're going to have to tell my dad better material next year. So, all right, enough of that silliness. I want to get to the reason we are here tonight, which is a series of awards honoring business folks in this community. And I believe the order here is we're going to start with the Outstanding Beautification Award. Get ready. The honoree tonight, Mike Mooney of Liberty Garden. Honoring our veterans with the American flag that stands tall at the edge of the quarry and continuously beautifying our city of Pacifica with a great assortment of flowers and plants. His dedication to Pacifica is always visible and will forever be appreciated. Our award winner for Outstanding Beautification, Mike Mooney of Liberty Garden, and here to present the award, if I could have Suzanne Wheeler come to the microphone, please.
Thank you. Whether you're on a walk or a run with your stroll with your family, friends, or animals, this beautifully designed and well-maintained flower and memorial garden is like no other. But then again, neither is the man whose green thumb is behind this peaceful sanctuary, Mike Mooney. Mike's strong work ethic and love of the outdoors and garden is in his blood. He credits this to his mother, who instilled a strong work ethic and family values. Having lived in Pacifica since 1968, Mike and his wife, Joyce, have raised 3 sons, Andy, Eric, and Mike Jr. They have also enjoyed their 4 grandchildren along with their 5 grand dogs. Turn the page here. The Liberty Garden started back in 1999 when Mike planted a memorial garden along with a permanent flag at the Valley Mark corner, visible for all to see and enjoy. Then in May of 2002, Tom Lantos, along with Barbara Carr, dedicated the garden. After 9/11, Mike held candlelight vigils on September 11th for several years. He then started another memorial garden for all of those that had perished in the towers. It has grown to include the commemorative garden flag with the names of victims perished in the towers inscribed in the red and white stripes. You can find Mike on any given morning of the week tending to his incredible memorial in Liberty Garden. Mike loves to greet and chat with folks from all over that are strolling by and taking in the beauty of his garden. Mike is also an active member of the Beautification Advisory Committee, and as Mike says, one should give back with what they have gotten out of life. On behalf of the Pacifica Chamber of Commerce, please join me in honoring Mike Mooney.
Thank you, Mrs. Mann.
You're very welcome. Let me give you the microphone. You have 2 minutes, though.
2 or 3 if you don't.
I see Donald Trump isn't here either.
You should be.
Now, I only have 2 minutes, but I hate to admit I'm going to go over 2 minutes. If I have to express how I feel about this award, it's going to take more than 2 minutes. I think I timed it on my microwave. So in the 15 years that I've been doing what I'm doing in Pacifica, I've had several recommendations, commendations, and I even got a few citations from the Pacifica Police Department. But to be recognized by the Chamber of Commerce, most of these awards that I received over the 50 years, they're nice certificates. I never met the people, but tonight I'm in the presence of all the people who gave me this award, and to be recognized by the Chamber of Commerce and all of you people who are present, all I can say is it doesn't get any better than that. Now, last but not least, if any of you haven't seen the Liberty Gardens, there are 2 flags cast in the ground, and it's only fair that I give the recognition to my son, Andy. Andy, stand up, Andy. My son, Andy, is in the marble business, and I had a flag flying there during the Iraq invasion, and people kept pulling the flag down, their disapproval of America involvement in Iraq. So Andy came up with the idea, build a flag in the ground, indestructible. So he built the flag that's in the ground. So once again, I'd like to thank the Chamber for this award. And that's it. Thank you very much.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to our seat. Come on, love.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's pretty good. Mike, can you also write my comedy material for next year? I would appreciate that. By the way, I just wanted to introduce Virginia Kroger of my staff, who is a Pacifica lifer and is always giving me updates on what's happening here at Pacifica. So thank you for everything you do, Virginia.
Now you know why he cares.
All right, moving on to our business Treasure Award for 2016. Our honoree, CJ of Winters Tavern. A great business constructed in 1890. Is that right? 1890? And established in 1987. A business with that signature neon sign that has flourished and become one of the most well-known establishments in Pacifica is our award winner and true business treasure, Winters Tavern. And here to present the Business Treasure Award is Jeff Bremer. Jeff, come on up to the microphone.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I am proud to present the Business Treasure Award to business owners CJ Valenti and Corinne Robinson. I've known them the last 5 years and witnessed their growth as the newest owners of the historic building Winters Tavern. Winters was built in the 1890s and moved to their current location seen on Francisco Boulevard. Mr. Winters opened the doors in the mid-1930s and since then has changed hands along with the clientele that frequent this historic site. One thing that hasn't changed is the infamous neon sign that is the trademark of Winters and familiar to those that live here. How I met CJ and Corinne, my business is next door and I seen a 1970 Plymouth wagon. Now if you know me, this is my weakness, cars. So I did a knock and talk. And what that is, a knock and talk is where you approach the owner by knocking on their door. And then about the possibility of selling their vehicle. Well, CJ said, not for sale. So I introduced myself and told him, welcome to Pacifica. During our conversation, I explained how wonderful Pacifica is and how great the people are. CJ explained that he and his family love it in Pacifica, where CJ surfs, skateboards, and bikes, a true Pacifican fit. CJ and Corinne's vision has created a new atmosphere for Winters where it is once again a great place to visit, where you can find a variety of beers on tap and listen to a genre of music. As CJ says, it's all about the music. CJ and Corinne are a great and fun family, community givers, and a great fit to our business community. At this time, I'd like to introduce Charles Joseph Valenti and Corinne Robinson.
Sure, why not? I'm going to let my beautiful wife start this and as I gaze into my Business Treasure Award.
Thank you.
That's pretty much what I was going to say too, but I guess this is pretty awesome. I'll tell you what. I moved here with my family in 2012, and don't be touching my beer, Mom. From San Diego, 500 miles north. The plan to start to move up here started early 2012 when we started our family. Our son Joseph is almost 4 now. We have a Pacifica born boy who just turned 1, Max. Anyway, we knew we had to get our stuff together, so to speak, back when we became parents, and she grew up here. She was fortunate enough to be from Northern California, She was born in Livermore. Anybody? Anybody? Grew up in Sonora. And so she's got family all over the Bay Area and beyond. So, you know, we were looking for a place to settle ourselves and start our little family. Did a lot of research, put a lot of effort into trying to figure out what I was going to do and where we were going to go. And once I scouted this little town, which I'd only driven through on road trips up and down the coast, I just was so in love with everything about this, you know, geographical landscape and the coast and the mountains to the sea and the proximity to the city. I mean, it's just amazing. I just wanted to let people know how much we love this place from the very start. We've been here, we took over management in April 1st, 2013 at Winter's Tavern, and we're gonna go ahead and keep on doing what we've been doing, and that's kicking ass in Pacifica, because this is a kick-ass place to be. It's all because of a lot of people in this room that work very hard to keep this community going on a business level, and this community is so cool, and I'm just looking forward to 2016. Thank you guys so much for this, it means a lot.
Thank you. Congratulations, thank you.
Gotta have selfies in 2016, right?
It's official. Can we get the handshake?
I'm right-handed, so I gotta.
Okay, you gotta
wait,
switch.
There you go, yeah. Very nice. That's a professional right there. This emceeing would go better with a beer in my left hand, actually. Actually, this is being videotaped, is that right?
You're good.
Can you edit that out? Okay.
It's legal.
Alright, let's do this legal.
Hey, thanks for the beer.
Cheers.
I'll give the group now. All right. So we are moving forward to outstanding new business. Our honoree tonight of the outstanding new business here in Pacifica, Shane and Teresa Nolan of the Devil's Slide Tap Room. Congratulations, Shane and Teresa. With a little bit over a year under their belt, they took the bull by the horns and developed a new business model that no one else had tapped into. The driving effort to lead the way in the West Coast craft beer arena. Our award winner for outstanding new business, the Devil's Slide Tap Room, and presenting the award, I'm going to bring Vicki Flores to the microphone.
Congratulations. With just over a year in business, the Devil's Slide Tap Room family has expanded in more ways than one. With a great new extension to their business in which the Chamber may be hosting a couple of mixers at, to the recent new bundle of joy that has arrived. So congratulations. And I believe our bundle is here. First award ceremony. The Devil's Slide Tap Room is a business and a family that is on the move. Actually, they just moved into a very nice mention in the San Francisco Shepherd, which is a weekly trail guide magazine, which touted their 32 craft beers and tasty menu with everything from sliders to salads. Even their tasty homemade ketchup was mentioned. As business owners, we all know that first year can really make or break your business. But to strive and grow within the first year is a true accomplishment. Please join me in congratulating Teresa and Shane on a job well done. Please come forward.
I'm gonna go with what Chris said.
Thank you very much.
All right, so I've been frequenting Pacifica for 25 years. Fell in love with surfing in the area 25 years ago. Yes? I've got a very squeaky voice, sorry.
I want to hear you.
Yes.
There we go.
So what, 4 years ago? 4 years ago, we moved to Pacifica. We decided, not to steal anything away from CJ and Corinne, same thing. We decided to start a family here in this town.
Best place to be.
Best place to be. I mean, Pacifica's amazing. And the people in Pacifica are amazing from day one, before we even opened the doors. CJ was in there as the beer buyer from Winter's Tavern. Michael over at Beach Monkey, he was a huge supporter too. I was sitting there with Michael months before this, trying to pick his brain on how it works in town. And I just want to thank everybody for your support, and thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations, thank you. Thank you.
And I forgot to say, thank you, Courtney. I love you.
So all of our award winners are walking away with certificates from Congresswoman Jackie Spears' office, Senator Jerry Hill's office, my office, as well as the County of San Mateo. And now you know who some of those people are on those certificates. So we are up to our...
I got 2 hits already.
We are up to our 4th business award, and very proud of this one. You know, this is the hub of the innovation economy here in San Mateo County, north end of Silicon Valley. There's innovation happening throughout this area, and Pacifica is no exception. The Innovative Business Honoree for the 2016 Pacifica Chamber Business Awards, our honoree for innovative business, Therese Solars and Michael Pakes of the Beach Monkey Cafe. The pioneering spirit to overcome location challenges and the ability to quickly and efficiently reinvent themselves with the best drip coffee around, which is driving new business to their establishment, is our award winner for innovative business, the Beach Monkey Cafe. And here to present the award is Victor Spano. Victor? There he is. How are you, sir?
Kevin, you need to do a coffee with Kevin at Beach Monkey Cafe or Beach Monkey Organic Cafe in the Adobe Plaza Shopping Center on Lindemar Boulevard. Beach Monkey offers modern California food and fair trade organic coffee in a welcoming, attractive environment that features local artists and outdoor seating. Beach Monkey is the brainchild of Michael Pakes and Therese Solars, longtime Lindemar residents who recognize the demand for hand-poured small batch coffee, quality ingredients, and simple, creative spice dishes, all prepared fresh from scratch. Beach Monkey reaches out to Pacifica residents who are concerned about their health and dedicated to preserving the environment. They want a place that uses fresh organic ingredients, chiefly sourced from local farmers at affordable prices. Now about to celebrate their 3rd anniversary, Beach Monkey has become a lively local community gathering place for Lindemar residents and beyond. In addition to coffee, Beach Monkey serves delightful smoothies and fruit bowls, such as the Beach Monkey Bowl, which is my favorite. Lunch offerings include tasty salads and sandwiches. Michael and Therese wanted to create an authentically local Pacifica restaurants that Pacificans would enjoy if they wanted to go out on a date, or also to bring their family and kids for an affordable meal. The food is natural, not processed, and made with love. Congratulations to Beach Monkey on your success, and we, the Chamber, hope to be a part of it in the years to come. Come up here, Beach Monkey.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, Therese couldn't be here, but she's here in spirit. Not to sound redundant, but we started a family just like these guys. We moved here about 5 years ago. It's a great place. We have 2 young boys. They love it. We love it. You go, you start a business, and you got your head down in the weeds, and you're doing stuff, and you're doing stuff, and you're doing stuff, and to be recognized is first of all, unexpected, but second of all, it's great. It's great to know that people are paying attention and they appreciate what you're doing. So it's an honor to be recognized, and it's an honor to be part of the Pacifica community. So thank you very much.
Congratulations.
All right, congratulations. Now, the 2016 Award for Outstanding Marketing and Hospitality. Our honoree this year, Pacifica Hotel Business Improvement District. Really representing the true hospitality spirit and nature of the city of Pacifica, providing some of the best accommodations and service, all the while supporting the city of Pacifica as the best destination on the West Coast. Our award winner for Outstanding Marketing and Hospitality, the Pacifica Hotel Business Improvement District. And here to present this award is our good friend, Courtney Conlin. Where's Courtney? There she is.
Well, I have to say I've missed being up here, but Vicki, you are doing an outstanding job. Just outstanding. Okay, so again, here for the award for the most incredible marketing vision and everything that the Pacifica Hotel Business Improvement District has done to market Pacifica as a destination. I could not thank you, and we all in this room and beyond all our borders in Pacifica cannot thank you enough. So, as I begin, on behalf of the Pacifica Chamber of Commerce, it is our esteemed pleasure to present this next award to the Pacifica Hotel Business Improvement District, otherwise known as the BID. The BID is comprised of 6 Pacifica hotels: the Best Western Plus Lighthouse Hotel, the Pacifica Beach Hotel, the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, the Seabreeze Motel, America's Best Value, and Pacifica Motor Inn. When the hotels formed the BID in 2003, they self-assessed themselves, paying $1 per occupied room. Now, over this past 13 years, coupled with the hotel's ongoing financial investment, the Pacifica Chamber of Commerce, in partnership with Molly Blaisdell, owner of Hook, Line, and Thinker Public Relations, have been able to expand the hotel's collective strategic marketing efforts, which has resulted in an increase in the number of tourists coming and enjoying Pacifica by day, and with more guests staying in their hotels. Since the inception of the BID, the hotels have used these funds to promote their respective hotels, and without any outside funds, they are the only entity that has committed an even larger portion of their annual investment to promote all of Pacifica as a destination. And over the years, the hotels have also financially supported the visitor center, invested in the visitpacifica.com website, and have contributed to numerous community products, services, and events, such as the Devil Slide Weekend Shuttle, the iPacifica app, and the annual Rockaway Tree Lighting Ceremony, just to name a few. Both the City of Pacifica, along with numerous Pacifica visitor-serving businesses, have greatly benefited from the hotel's generosity of spirit and their commitment to promoting all of Pacifica. Again, we are here tonight to recognize, acknowledge, thank, and honor the bid members for their continued financial investment, support, and vision for Pacifica. Now, our beachfront community is becoming known for being a travel destination for folks seeking a memorable and breathtaking coastal experience. These tourists enjoy everything we know and love about Pacifica, the wealth of the outdoor recreational activities, our 6 miles of pristine coastline offering great vistas from the numerous coastal bluffs, a variety of delectable eating establishments. Thank you, Nick's Restaurant, for hosting this tonight. Let's give a shout out for Nick's Restaurant. Unique shopping experiences, and at the end of a great day, stay overnight at one of Pacifica's 6 hotels, all of which are just steps away from the beautiful Pacific Ocean. Thank you. Time, I'd just like the bid members, Dylan and Hem Patel and Radha Patel, to please stand, and Tanya from Pacifica Beach Hotel. If you would like to come up, because you are the reason why Pacifica is on the map. We are no longer the best kept secret. Thank you so much. And it has been a pleasure working with you and making this happen.
Alexander, if you could also come up. I know Marty couldn't be here. One second. It's representing the Lighthouse Hotel. Congratulations.
Okay. Oh, one more?
Got awards coming.
Oh, Vicky? Stay right here. Okay.
I'm going to hold her
We're missing one?
You know, just come up and they didn't make it. I thought that everybody would. This is best time to waste.
Well, it doesn't matter.
This is the wrong one.
Yeah, you guys, you handed them the wrong one, seriously.
This is holiday Inn right here. This is best value. They're not there. Just ask them we need the sea breeze.
It takes a lot to market Pacifica as a tourist destination, and as you see, we're just lining up to make sure that we give them our best foot forward.
Yes. Thank you. Let me get a speaker.
District Organization at the Pacifica Chamber of Commerce, and thank you to the Chamber of Commerce for hosting.
And can we let the cat out of the bag? When are we going to do that gold shovel for the Holiday Inn Express expansion?
It'll be sometime in the next year.
Woo!
All right, thanks, folks.
Maybe the Holiday Inn gods will have something to do with that to make this happen sooner.
That was like a great answer to a tough question. The Capitol Press Corps, tough one. I would say, woo! I like that. I love it. That was awesome. Let's see. We are now at our Outstanding Community Organization for 2016. And our honoree for the 2016 Outstanding Community Organization, Pete Yos and the Terra Nova Car Show. 10 years strong and still going. Established by Pete Yos and supported by a great team to keep the industrial arts alive in Pacifica, is our award winner for Outstanding Community Organization, Pete Yos and the Terra Nova Car Show. And here to present this award, Brent Crowley, please approach the microphone. Brent Crowley.
Good evening, everybody. It is both an honor and a privilege this evening to be able to speak to you about Mr. Yos for all he has done for the Terra Nova Industrial Tech classes. This story started 12 years ago. Mr. Yos recognized there had been a problem funding the Terra Nova Auto and Wood Shop. His son Spencer must have put a bug in his ear. That I am very grateful he did. Mr. Yos at the time approached many businesses in our community asking for donations to the Terra Nova Industrial Tech program. If there is anybody in the room who might not know Mr. Yos, Mr. Yos is the kind of guy that has a hard time with the word no or the reply, we can't do this. The money that was donated the first year was around $2,500. I was very grateful and amazed that he took such an interest to do something to help. Shortly after that, Mr. Yos and his son Spencer came up with the idea of putting on an annual Terra Nova Car Show fundraiser for the Terra Nova Industrial Tech classes. The Terra Nova Car Show to date has generated more than $110,000. All of that money has gone into the auto shop and the wood shop. It doesn't go anywhere else. So I'm very grateful. I have to tell you, a huge burden was lifted off my shoulders as we were able to make significant purchases with new technology for the tech classes, including several large pieces of equipment, such as a $14,000 CNC router for the students to use on their projects. To date, I figured I did the math this morning, to date, several thousand students have already worked in the Terra Nova updated facilities. The car show has evolved into an amazing day in Pacifica where patrons come from all over to participate and families and friends come to enjoy the day. Thanks to Pete's long-term vision, leadership, and passion in the industrial tech education is alive, fully funded in Pacifica in the community in which he lives and loves. Give me a moment on this. Pete, I would like to sincerely thank you from the Terranova community, the many students, myself, for being the driving force behind the Terranova Car Show, keeping the industrial arts classes available for future students to learn. It is with great pleasure that I present the Outstanding Community Organization Award to Mr. Pete Yost.
Brent, you get me all choked up over here. Wow, 110 G's, huh? Had no idea. We started this car show because the importance of the industrial tech program in the education of teenagers. It's so important, and it's been kind of shoved under the carpet because with the computer things and all the guys, oh, you got to go to college and all this. But there's so many guys here that aren't going to go to college. And you know how sensitive you are when you're a teenager. You think that if I can't go to college, man, I'm going to pass the SATs, whatever, I'm no good. And the thing is you've got to show these kids that you have some value, and it doesn't land, not everybody's going to be a computer guy. Not everybody's going to go to college. It has to be a well-rounded education. Myself, I know this. If it wasn't for my own metal shop teacher, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. He's the guy that taught me the confidence, and now I'm a successful businessman, and I want to just give all that back to the community. It's a very important thing, and it's just not me that's doing it. I have a list of some other people who have stuck with us over the last 10 years. Bear with me. Yes, we'd like to thank all the little people. Hang on. I gotta put my glasses on. No, but these guys, they've been with me for the last, 10 years, and they've always, put forth the same amount of effort as I have. Granted, my son and I, we started it, but we couldn't have pulled it off without these guys. Of course, there's my son, Spencer. Spencer, could you stand up? Alan Conlon, John Skiles, Bob Runny, Jim Roush, Dan Rice, Jeff Brammer, Paul Spinetti, Augie Sickinger, Rich Bakke, Ken Elliott, Paul Schmidt, and of course Carl Asaro. And of course none of this would be possible without the people behind the scenes, and they've had to put up with all of us, and that is my wife Cheryl Yost, my office manager Lisa McIntyre, and my sister-in-law Debbie Running. This is quite an honor, and I'm accepting this on their behalf also. Thank you very much. Brent. Hang on, wait a minute.
You can take another.
Thank you very much.
All right, everyone. The evening is winding down. I just want to say, are those Peter's glasses? Peter, forgot your glasses up here. But while I have your attention, that perfectly captured the spirit in which we all gather here tonight. So Peter, thank you for those words. Now, moving to the biggie.
Drum roll.
That's a little dramatic, I don't know. As we gather here at Nick's, it is so appropriate that our Lifetime Achievement Award is named in honor of Nick and Lorraine Gust. And our honoree tonight, the Nick and Lorraine Gust Lifetime Achievement Award. Our honoree is Christine Porter of Recology of the Coast. AKA Miss Lovely. With a passion for Pacifica, a good heart, and a wealth of generosity, the energy to balance recology work with the multiple committees she is involved with, and all in all still take time out to give to the Resource Center once a week. Our award winner of the Nick and Lorraine Gust Lifetime Achievement is Christine Porter. And here to present the award, none other than Chuck Gust and our own Courtney Conlin. Chuck and Courtney to present the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Thank you, Kevin. Okay, so Chuck,
Yes.
are you ready to
No.
go from A to Z?
Yeah, no, we're not.
Okay.
Actually, Dean Martin got through this a long time ago when he said, "I've had teen many martinis." And actually, I'm not sure I'm going to get through this, but go ahead.
That's okay. You know what? We have gotten through many years of the chamber together very successfully, I might add.
Oh, we have.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Yes.
And
Yes.
those of you that might not know this, but Chuck has stepped down from the chamber board. However, he still cares about the chamber and will be there for anything the chamber needs, right, Chuck?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Okay.
I still have a speech if Vicki will let me speak. But I know we're talking about Chris. We're talking about Chris right now, and
Wow, Vicki, did you hear that? You and I are interchangeable. Oh yeah, but you know what? It's all about Vicki now. Yay! Yay! Let's move on to Chris. Okay. So, Chris Porter, Nick and Lorraine Gust Lifetime Achievement Awardee honoree. This next award category, the Nick and Lorraine Gust Lifetime Achievement Award, is one of the most prestigious awards the Chamber presents to an individual in our community. This year, the person being recognized and honored, who is both well-known and respected in our community for decades, is none other than Christine Porter Gabrielli. She's a doer extraordinaire. Want something done? Call Chris. Need to get to the bottom of the barrel or the garbage pail? Call Chris. Want to go green or be green with envy? Call Chris. Chris possesses many great qualities which are admired and vital in the garbage service industry that she has worked in for over 3 decades. Prior to working as general manager of Ecology of the Coast and Coastside Scavenger, Chris worked as an accounts payable manager for an upscale clothing store that is now a bygone era in San Francisco called I'm Magnans. Talk about a switching industry gears. Being a proud native third generation San Franciscan, Chris attributes her dad as being the biggest influence in her life, a real go-getter and top achiever. It then doesn't come as a surprise that Chris possesses great leadership skills and has an innate sense of connecting with all kinds of people. Whether Chris is sitting down at the bargaining table, interacting with her employees, or working with any of the numerous community groups, Chris's philosophy is that she's just one of the team. She's only as good as her team. Chris is approachable and makes sure that she is always available to all of her employees, which makes them feel like they are part of the family. Chris demonstrates a strong work ethic that is second to none, and in her internal drive revs up to any occasion that requires a level head, honesty, kindness, and a straight shooter. Being general manager of Ecology, let's just say that no day is the same, and it can get quite hectic several times throughout any given day. Would you say so, Chris? Yes. I've been in Chris's office many times and have observed up close and personal Chris in action. She could easily join the circus as the master juggler with what she has to deal with at a moment's notice. Chris has definitely earned her term of endearment namesake as the garbage queen.
Does this have anything to do with listening to Howard Stern?
You know, we're going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
under Chris's amazing leadership
that's fine.
while working for Ecology,
that's okay.
she's been instrumental in financially supporting the much needed and respectfully requested donations from numerous nonprofit organizations and schools in and around it all throughout Pacifica and surrounding communities. Chris has served on numerous community committees and is also board president of our chamber, not once, but twice. Are you a glutton for fun or what? Chris took one of the chamber's annual fundraisers, the Taste of Pacifica, and turned it into one of the most revered community events for the chamber. Talk about a true commitment to our chamber and the business community. Thank you, Chris. Chris also embodies a sense of calm under the most stressful situations. Be it an employee injured on the job, her boss requiring some important documents, reports right away, the city staff or members of city council asking for her valued opinion, or a friend in need. Chris forever remains the essence of Miss Lovely. In fact, her favorite phrase is, "That would be just lovely." An expression that her grandmother used to say, which Chris has coined in both her work and personal life. So, Chuck, let's get back to Howard Stern. So, speaking of Chris's great qualities in both her work and personal life, you received this influential award a couple of years ago. What attributes do you see that Chris has that she's so deserving of this prestigious award?
Nobody brought this stuff up about me, so, but I can bring it up about her. Yeah, I know, I'll regret this. No, I have to say about Chris, here as long as we've been in business here, and as many times I've had to call Chris for help with anything, with garbage collection, recycling, with whatever. And there's been many times on the chamber that we've been in a spot where I've had to call Chris for her advice and influence. I have to say, I just can put it into small words. I am very, very proud to know her.
Okay, so Chuck, the fact that you're proud to know her, how do you really think she really knows how to outsmart the many different kinds of customers and city officials and people in the community?
I'm supposed to read all that? I can't.
Because this is really important, how Chris really works.
Yeah, all I know is that I'm really afraid of Chris because she watches WrestleMania, and I keep my distance. So when I call, I know what kind of mood she's in. I know what's been on the night before. I know if she's kind of in that mood where WrestleMania is on. I know what to say and take a step back and say, "I'll call you tomorrow." So yeah.
But did you know that she's been to WrestleMania in not only Seattle, Houston, New York, and now Santa Clara, and when she was in New York, one row beside her was none other than Donald Trump.
No. Actually, I did not know that, but there was some perception that she gave me, and I don't know what it was, that she was at WrestleMania, and I knew to step back. So if she was there on Tuesday and I called her on Wednesday, I'd say, I'll call you back on Thursday. Yeah, so.
Okay, so one of the reasons that we know that Chris really likes and listens to Howard Stern, and both now admires Donald Trump, is that they both say what everyone else wants to say, but they don't. Chris, you are so good at that, and so good at just kind of going, with a smile. Yeah. So, okay.
Flip the page.
Okay, so Chuck, where do you think she gets her solace and internal sanity from which to deal with all the employees and diverse customers and members of the community?
Where?
Yeah.
Oh.
From the garden.
No, I have no idea. I told you I can't read all that.
Okay. So I'll help you. It's from the garden.
We gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. Chris takes pride in her garden, and at night, by day the garden, at night she's relaxing, watching Monday Night Raw, the equivalent of Monday Night Football, or Housewives of New Jersey. Or else having a lively conversation with her husband Ron, whom they both work, live, and love together. Ron is the backbone, Chris is rock. In fact, they both love rocking out to the Rolling Stones, and Chris is quite cultured because she loves Phantom of the Opera. So, okay.
Ask me that question. Skip it.
Okay, so you know what? We know that Chris is a team player. She's a team player because she's a diehard 49ers and Giants fan, and she has quite a collection of bobbleheads that line her desk and shelves at work. So Chuck, with everything that we have mentioned about Chris here tonight, is there anything other than what we've shared that you'd like to share in closing?
No, except that I know why the Chamber took on the Achievement Award and the award you're getting tonight, and they took on the name of my parents. And I want to say, Chris, I'm very proud to be here. I'm very proud to be one of the presenters because you definitely deserve it. They were long-term visionaries of what could happen, and not just close the door on something, but open the door on what's next. And that's who you are. So.
The garbage queen, please come to accept the flowers.
So we have changed the look of this award so that it's befitting the category that it's in.
Oh, you're the first one to receive this.
Gorgeous. Well, I'm very humbled by this award, and Darlene and Vicki and Cheryl know that when they came to talk to me, I was quite emotional about it.
It's called verklempt.
Yes, verklempt. And you know, I'm very happy to say that Chuck has been a friend of mine for 30 years, and Nick was a mentor to me, and Lorraine, I'm honored to say she's a friend of mine also. I want to say that 2 days ago my aunt passed away, and she was a community advocate in San Francisco in the Portola district, and today she was honored at the San Francisco Supervisors with a memoriam for her community activity in the Portola district. And people have called my sister and I to say she was very tenacious. She would go to City Hall, she would fight for things, and one lady said to my sister, you know, it was kind of embarrassing sometimes. She would just go up there and she wouldn't give up. And then I thought, gee, like auntie, like niece. So I've been really happy to
foster business concerns as well as environmental concerns in this city for the last 30 years. I'm going to keep doing it. And again, I'm very honored to receive this, and you all touched me deeply. Thank you.
Congratulations. You deserve it.
Can't let her out of the shot.
Oop. So, Vicki, do I have time for 2 minutes?
Thank you. We have one more award.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Now, we actually have a surprise award. It's a bonus.
Here we go.
We're calling it the Constellation Award. For constantly going above and beyond the call of duty in all of her efforts to support the Pacifica Chamber of Commerce, community, and local businesses. For going to the stars and back. Our true Constellation Award winner is none other than Courtney Conlon. Here to present the Constellation Award is Darlene Gonzalez. Darlene, to the podium, Darlene. You don't need a speech. You just wing it.
You want me to help you with this? Oh, no, I'm good. You got it? Okay.
Here you go, Darlene.
Well, we had our meeting and we were coming up with our awards, and we really thought it was important to honor Courtney because when we found out she was leaving, we were like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? How do you replace somebody like Courtney? And she stepped up to the plate and said, you know, I'm gonna retire, but I'm not leaving until you find somebody. It took us 7 months to find Vicki, thank God. And Courtney stuck with us and refused to leave until she knew we were in good hands. And so we thought it was only fitting to honor this to her, because most people will give you 2 weeks, a month at most. But we call her today when we need help, or she's going to be helping with the directory. You know, she's moved to Napa, but she's not far away. So we just want to really thank her and honor her for sticking in there with us. Thank you, Courtney.
Wow, I didn't expect this. Wow. So, Darlene, I usually don't correct you, but Alan and I moved to Sonoma, not Napa. Sonoma is known for its wines. Napa is known for its auto parts. That's what they say in my neck of the woods. Anyway, so yeah, I've been officially retired for 3 months, and I want to tell you, it's probably been one of the most incredible times of my life to just reconnect with my husband of 40 years of marriage, our daughters, their husbands, and our 4 grandchildren. I never knew what life would be as far as just so rich, so fulfilling, and so incredible. And I want to thank my husband, because I couldn't have done what I did up here for the chamber for the last almost 6 years. Alan Conlon, take a bow. Come on, stand up. You know, Al and I have talked about it, it's amazing how much, you know, when you have a good man or woman beside you, there's nothing, there's no mountains that you can't climb, there's nothing that you can't conquer. And I want to thank you, Alan, from the bottom of my heart for being there for me every step of the way. And just thank you, Alan. Thank you. Thank you. And then I would be remiss to say that I have never been more privileged to have worked alongside a more incredible group of business people in Pacifica. My board of directors over the last 5 years has been unbelievable. And I want to tell you, it made my job just that much more exciting, engaging. Oh my God, how are we going to do this? But we did it, we persevered. And I want to thank every single one of the board of directors here of the Chamber of Commerce who owns their own business, but volunteer their time to make the chamber, to make the business community the vital and vibrant community that it is. So board of directors here that are here today, stand up and take a bow. I also want to thank the City of Pacifica. I have thoroughly enjoyed really getting to know you up close and personal. And I want to thank Chris Porter, our recipient of the Nick and Lorraine Gus Lifetime Achievement Award, for really helping me know how to deal with those in politics. They are a special breed. Yes, they are. Mary Ann, you really are. A special breed. You know, like the top of the breed chain. So, and I just, it has been probably one of the most incredible careers, and I know, but I have to say one more thing. I could not have done this career better than without the efforts of my incredible lamb chop backbone, Cheryl Yos. She was the best backbone, and I was the front runner, and I want to thank you. I love you, and we'll always. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, very briefly, before I turn this back to Vic, you got one.
I have to get a picture with you.
Oh, we gotta get a picture, we gotta get a picture.
Cheryl, John. Oh my God, this is so exciting.
Before I turn this back to Vicki and we wrap up our evening, let me just thank you once again for the honor of being with you, the honor of representing you, and in the words of CJ, let's keep Pacifica a kick-ass town. Thank you, Vicki. Good luck to you. Back to you.
Mr. Rowan, thank you so much. Okay, I know we're running a little long.
We need 1 minute. Only one.
Chuck, who has been so gracious to host us, but like 1 minute of your time, and then I promise I will quickly close it out. I know it's getting a little late, so we will do that.
You can time it. Okay.
And I will be timing him.
Yes. Okay. I got 1 minute. So, I just want to boast about being part of the chamber, and I want to boast about the entrepreneurs that every day take a chance to open the doors, to believe that your customers are going to come in, that hire the people that work in the community. It's a lot of stuff that gets missed. I mean, we sit here tonight, we give all the awards, but we miss the basics. We miss the basics of the gamble that all the entrepreneurs take in this community. And I want you all to take it as a real compliment, going back to 89 years of us being at Rockaway Beach, to say to you, good for you, for going out and taking that chance, going out for taking that gamble, going out for rolling the dice and saying, I can make it work. I can make it happen here. I can make it happen in this community. I can make this community a better place and I can do what chambers do all over the nation. And I will say this, I think it's underestimated who the chambers are in the whole nation. But I want to tell you, we are absolutely what motivates and makes this country work. It's the small businesses, it's the people that hire people, it's the people that put people to work, it's the people that sponsor the ball teams, it's the people that give gift certificates. It's ongoing. You all know how many phone calls you get about what are you going to sponsor. I look at Pete back there doing what he did for Terra Nova, and Pete knows himself. If it wasn't for himself and the business community to support Terra Nova and to make that thing work, it would not work. We are the people that make the community work. Puff up, I'm telling you, puff up, flex your muscles, and you know what? Just acknowledge who you are in this community. You are the chamber, you are what makes it work. Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody left their stuff up here? Okay, I am really quickly going to close this out because I know as business owners, we all have to work in the morning. I want to make sure that we get out here before the sun actually comes up. Okay, so really quick, as you heard from both our president, Darlene Gonzalez, and our current president, Jeff Bradler, the task to be the Chamber of the 21st Century has already begun. We now offer digital advertising. Now you have the opportunity to advertise your business with the use of a TV, not only in your business, but in the businesses throughout Pacifica. We also now offer e-learning to our members. You can take a class online at your leisure to upgrade your skills from technology to HR. Our new mobile app will allow you to find all the great places to visit, shop, eat, and stay in Pacifica. This is just the beginning, as there will be more benefits to come. One of the largest endeavors the Chamber and the Business Improvement District is taking on this year is to enhance our annual Christmas tree lighting festival with a new addition, an ice skating rink. Yes, ice skating by the sea. With support from ISU Insurance, we hope to make this a reality here in Pacifica. Gentlemen from ISU, can you please stand? I would also like to mention that our Business Improvement District has sponsored in the Warriors Yearbook an ad showcasing Pacifica as a tourist destination. Along with that, we have an online auction for 2 seats of premium Warriors tickets along with dinner at Nick's, an overnight stay at Best Western, plus Lighthouse Hotel. In wrapping up our award ceremony, I would like to acknowledge and thank our Chairman Circle sponsor, Recology of the Coast, and Chevron Oil Company for their generous ongoing support of the Chamber. Next, I'd like to thank Nick's Restaurant and their staff for gracious hospitality in hosting our event. And our sincere thanks go to our proud sponsors, Stearns Lending, Dial Glass and Window Company, Seaview Tire and Brake, Lindemar Flowers, Sanford, Firestone, Final Key Consulting, and Crespi Business Center. These businesses represent the caliber of support of our chamber by investing in their business as well as support the overall economic health of our community. Special thanks to my staff, Jenny Shapiro and Carol Camacho, for taking care of all the event logistics. I really appreciate it. They busted their butts. Please drive home, be safe, and have a good night. We'll see you next year.